Sean Payton petty is shit, Mo. That's crazy. I want y'all to hear what Sean Payton had to say. That's crazy. I want y'all to hear it.
I have a ton of respect for that organization. I spent 4 of my early years there, coordinating Super Bowl, first game in this stadium before 9/11. Close with the mayor, Tisch family, and they found a little spark with that quarterback. I was talking to John.
Nigga, they was busting y'all ass that for the first 55 minutes of the game, damn near. First 50 minutes of the game, they was busting y'all ass, bro. A rookie quarterback on that so-called top-tier defense. You feel what I'm saying? Even if you want to say he ain't do nothing in the second half, I don't see that. They scored twice, I think, in the second half. They scored. Either way, Jackson Dart put his team in position to win the game. If the kicker makes that the extra point or even the defense can come up with a stop, they win the game, bro. So to be like they found a little spark, no, nigga, he was busting y'all ass.
Mayor not too long ago, and I said we were hoping that change would have happened long after our game.
Now that's where the shot goes at. He taking a shot at Russell Wilson right here because he was saying he wished they would have did the quarterback change before their game, well after their game, saying that he's better than Russell Wilson. We all know that Jackson Dart, as of today, is better than Russell Wilson. It's proven. It's been like 4 or 5 games. Like we seen Russell Wilson for 3 games. He was terrible. You feel what I'm saying? We seen him in that last tier of the Pittsburgh Steelers season. He was bad. They lost like 5 games in a row. So, but like for Sean Payton to say that, you feel what I'm saying? It just lets you know that they really didn't like each other. Because even if you look at it, I think Russell Wilson's last year, he won like 4 or 5 games straight, if I'm not mistaken, for Sean Payton and the Denver Broncos. And they still decided to move on from him and go ahead and get Jackson Dart. What the Broncos did is the same thing the Giants did. The Broncos, we're gonna move on from Russell Wilson. They came along and got Bo Nix. The Giants, we're gonna move on from Russell Wilson. You'll be the backup for now, and then we're gonna move on with Jackson Dart. So it's definitely a shot at Russell Wilson, but is it did you have to do that though? Did you have to say that? That's the thing about it. Like you ain't even play him. He ain't even playing the game. But you made sure that, you know what I'm saying? So that's crazy, bro. The little jabs, man. That should be, man. It's crazy. This is what fuels the fire that makes some players still want to play because they still have some grievances. They gotta, you know what I'm saying, get over. I'm pretty sure Russell Wilson wants to play he want to play them Broncos, bro. I know he do. Man. He just gotta. But that's still a fuck. That's like a little slight little jab at Russell Wilson. But I'm gonna show y'all what Russell Wilson said. So Russell Wilson said, "Classless, but not surprised. Didn't realize you're bounty hunting 15 plus years later through the media." That's crazy. I don't know where the bounty hunting thing comes in at. Didn't realize you're bounty hunting 15 years later. I don't know. You got to remember that, you know what I'm saying, Sean Payton was the head coach of that New Orleans Saints team when they bounty hunted Brett Favre in that playoff game. So I don't know if he's saying they was bounty hunting in this game against Jackson Dart. I didn't really see that. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think they was doing that. But like, if you want to say he was classless but not surprised, it's kind of like I don't see it as if he took a shot at Bo Nix because he had a little spark. He ain't like he didn't full on like be like, yeah, Jackson Dart he's a baller, he's a player. He ain't say it like that, but at the same time, it's kind of like, what are you trying to say, Sean Payton? At the same time, like, oh yeah, they found a little spark, like nigga, they didn't damn near they beat they beat the Eagles, they fucked around, beat the Saints, like they was damn near a game from being 10 minutes from being 3-3. Instead of 2-4, they was busting y'all ass, bruh. if anything, you got to look at that defense. You got to look at that New York Giants defense. Even though he didn't put up no points in the second half, it was 19-0 in the fourth quarter. They ended up being so you can't say he didn't do nothing in the second half, because if it was 19-0 in the fourth quarter and it ended up being 32-33, that means he scored more points in the fourth quarter as well. So at this point, I'm looking at it like I kind of do agree with Russell Wilson, because it's like classless. I can see where the classless is coming in there. Like, you try to big up the owner, but then you try to kind of belittle the rookie quarterback, and then on top of that, it's kind of like, we wish that Russell Wilson would have played, and you probably before y'all. I wish that y'all didn't do the switch before we played y'all instead of after. That way, because you wanted to play Russell Wilson and not Jackson Dart. That's crazy. It is a jab, though. It is a jab, but y'all let me know how y'all feel about this situation. That's some petty ass shit.